What are the foods that have the highest histamine that we should be avoiding?
Yeah. So basically, the way to think about it is bacteria produce histamine. So if you have food that's old, if you have food that's sitting in the refrigerator for a couple of days, guess what happens? The bacteria actually break down histidine, the amino acid, into histamine.
So no leftovers for
Leftovers, exactly. And then fermented foods are fermented by bacteria. So anytime we have food that's old or fermented, things like Parmesan cheese, aged meats, etc., cured meats, etc., they have high histamine, and that's part of the fermentation process.
We talk about fermented foods being so good for you, like sauerkraut and kimchi and natto and miso and yogurt.
This is where these really good foods in someone who has histamine intolerance is like putting gasoline on a fire. And they'll like, well, I'm getting worse. It's like, well, no, you should be getting worse. These are good foods for you. No, you have histamine problems.
Well, absolutely. And the things that we want to focus on if you have histamine intolerance are foods that are low in histamine, like really fresh food is the key, right? Fresh meat, freshly caught fish, not fish that's been sitting around for a while, or canned fish is not necessarily good. Fruit that's not citrus fruits. Eggs are great. Not gluten grains. Get away from the gluten, but quinoa and black rice. Not dairy. Avoid dairy, but you can have coconut milk or almond milk. Lots of veggies, but no tomatoes, avocado, spinach, or eggplant, right? So you've got to be smart about this, and it's a little complicated, and often you need help with the nutritionist.